The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2023 River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League. Tonight, the Bandits back in action to face the Covington Lumberjacks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you here tonight as the entire league had last night off with concerns about air quality from the Canadian wildfires. So we're back again tonight. Bandits back home, coming off a loss to Charlottesville where they trailed 10-1 midway through the game. Rallied for 7 in the 6th, had the bases loaded in the 9th inning, got 1, but could not get the equalizer or the go-ahead run. So they come in with a record of 4-2 in a three-way tie for second place. Covington right now at 2-4. They're in a three-way tie for 9th place. They lost their last time out. All right, Rhett James gets the baseball tonight for the Bandits. 6'2" right-hander from UNC Pembroke. He's out of Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina. James making his second start. First outing went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 3, and walked 3. I got no decision in the first outing, so he will toe the rubber tonight here at home against the Covington Lumberjacks. And here's their hitting order for this evening. Leading off and playing center field, it's Mike Pavelchak. Luke Smith, the DH, hits second. Batting third, it's Kendry Noriega, the right fielder. Greg Mello at third base, hits in the cleanup spot. Matt Martinelich, the shortstop, bats fifth. Wes Parker is sixth, he's the first baseman. Seventh is Jorge Zavala, he is in left field. First pitch is hit hard to third off of the third baseman, Preston Joy, and smash base hit by the left-hander Pavelchak going the other way. Joy got down and blocked it, but caromed away from him for an infield single as we begin right at 7 o'clock. Finishing out the lineup, David Bell bats 8th. He's the catcher, and hitting 9th, the second baseman, Waylon Sebrin. All right, so the first runner is aboard, and Pavelchak. James deals, and there's a pitch up high. Defensively for Woodstock tonight, Ryan Stories in left, Max Galvin in center field. Right field, it's Tomas Sanchez. On the infield, Preston Joy at third. Brody Boyce at short. Joe Jakonski at second. First base is Morgan Little. Dominic Joseph behind the plate. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball and got off the mid of Joseph and goes to the backstop, no play, so a stolen base there for Pavelchak. His 4th steal of the early season. And Rhett James falls behind 2-0 to Luke Smith, the DH, left-handed batter, against the right-handed pitching Rhett James. He delivers, swinging a foul tip. Got some sunshine here, a few clouds overhead. The sun's in and out of the overcast, so a little bit of a struggle for the batters here early on. And the sun pops out. 2-1, runner at second, nobody out. Pitch. That is at the knees on the outside corner. 2-2. Cool day. We got up maybe low 70s today, but almost cloudy, upper 60s. Supposed to warm up for the weekend. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Long look at second by James. Now to the plate. And a foul ball, just getting a piece of it, was Luke Smith. He's out of Louisiana Tech. Two. Pavelchak bouncing around at second. Here's the pitch and a swing and a miss. Like something off the outside edge that Smith chased, and he is retired for the first out of the first inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kendry Noriega. Noriega out of St. Thomas University. Right-handed batter, standing 6 feet tall. Noriega hitting .235. 1 run driven in. He's got a man in scoring position right now and looks at a pitch outside. Pretty good breeze blowing in from right field. 1-0. That is hit hard but foul on the left side. That's the way the ball was pushing today. Not quite pole to pole. Say from the right field pole toward third base. Ball and a strike to Noriega. Pitch, ooh, hit him right in the back. So Noriega gets drilled.
Now batting, sophomore from Tallahassee Community College.
That'll put runners at first and second. Now it's Greg Mello, the third baseman. Mello from Tallahassee Community College. Another right-handed batter. He's 6 foot tall. And comes up here with runners at first and second. So double play comes in order here for the Bandits. Rhett James deals, and that is inside for a ball. Mello batting .304. 4 runs driven in. Cleanup hitter for the Lumberjacks of Covington. That's outside, 2-0. Long look back at second. Now to the plate. Here's a chopper towards second base. Fielded there by the second baseman. Steps on the bag for one. Throws to first in time for the double play. It was close, but Jakonski just got to the bag ahead of Noriega. And a double play, 4-3 to get out of the inning. Nothing for Covington in the first. Bandits are coming up. Bottom of the first inning, Bandits coming to the plate after Covington comes up empty in the top half. And they will face Dan McAuliffe. McAuliffe, a 6'3" right-hander from Florida International. He's out of Miami, Florida. And McAuliffe making a second start. No decision in his first outing. Went 4 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, just 1 earned. He struck out 7 and did not walk a batter. And here's the order he will face from the Bandits tonight. Leading off is the DH Hunter Smith. Batting second, Ryan Story, the left fielder. Joe Jakonski at second base hits third. And the cleanup spot, the right fielder, Tomas Sanchez. Hitting fifth, the center fielder, Max Galvin. 6 is Dominic Joseph, the catcher. Morgan Little, the first baseman, bats 7th. 8th is Brody Boyce, the shortstop. Preston Joy, the third baseman, will hit 9th. And there's ball 1 to Hunter Smith. Right-handed batting. Smith from Morton County Junior College. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 1-1. Hunter's hitting .393. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Holds off on a breaking ball there and takes a strike. Now 1-2. McAuliffe ready and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him on another breaking ball. So one gone. Here's Ryan Story, the left fielder.
Now batting, senior from the University of South Alabama, left fielder number 4, Ryan Story.
Ryan Story, left-handed batter out of South Alabama, stands 5'10", and he looks at an off-speed pitch in the dirt. 1 ball to Story. He's hitting .429. 2 runs driven in. Another fastball in the dirt. 2-0. Purcellville now on top of the league all by themselves. They're 5-1. Bandits at 4-2, along with Harrisonburg and Charlottesville. 2-0 pitch, swinging away, foul tip by Ryan Story. Then at 3-3, there's 4 teams right at 500. Strasburg, Front Royal, Newmarket, and Winchester. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch is broke down out of the zone. Story chased. 2-2. And these Lumberjacks are at 2-4, along with Waynesboro and Stanton, and the newcomers Culpeper bringing up the rear at 1-5. Off speed stays high. 3-2 now to Story. McAuliffe ready with a payoff. Here it is. Struck him out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts by Dan McAuliffe.
Now batting, junior from the University of North Carolina, Chapel.
I'm going to bring up Joe Jakonski.
Number 3, Joe Jakonski.
Jakonski from North Carolina. Left-handed swinger takes strike 1. Jakonski hitting .348. 4 RBIs. And swing and a miss again. Something off speed. Jakonski out of the box, now back in and awaits the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. And a swing and a foul tip went off the mitt of the catcher Bell. Still 0-2. And just misses away. We sit first base. Field level, so we can't see corners of the plate, but we can see high and low. 1-2 coming. That's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Those of you watching the video stream, you pretty much have the same angle that we do, except you're up a story. We're down at the field level. 2-2. Foul tip. Jakonski staying alive. Bandits as a team hitting .294. That's second best in the league so far. Just 3 points behind Purcellville. 2-2. That is low and away. And we've gone full. Jakonski battles back from 0-2. Take it to the limit. McAuliffe coming with a payoff. And hit well to right field. Into the wind. Going back Noriega. Going back. He will make the catch. For out number 3. Jakonski gave it a ride. Wrong night to hit it that way. Into the wind. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 1. No score here in Woodstock.
top of the second inning for the Lumberjacks. Junior from Delta State University, shortstop, number 16, Matthew Martinelich.
Going to the top of the second inning now. No score between Covington and Woodstock. 4, 5, and 6 for the Lumberjacks. Matt Martinelich, Wes Parker, Jorge Zavala. Facing Rhett James, who deals. Look out! Line drive right off the fence in front of the visitors' dugout, first base side. Martinelich from Delta State, 6-foot right-hander. Oh, 1. Oh, that went behind him. That's a ball. One and one. Rennie Tolentino is the head coach of the Lumberjacks. He's down at third. Edgar Aparicio, assistant coach. 1-1. That's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Mike Bocock, skipper of the River Bandits, assisted by Rick Krauscher, Aaron Ford, Abe Mumal, Mason Mitchell. 1 and 2. James works from the stretch. Deals. That's a pop-up. Right side. Looks like room in foul territory for the first baseman. Little. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, sophomore from the University of Toledo. First baseman, number
Not a whole lot of
27,
foul territory
Wesley
here. The only place where it really opens up is down the right field line where the visitors' bullpen is in play. And not much room behind foul territory either. All right, here's Wes Parker now. 6'4" right-handed batter out of Toledo. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Fastball from Rhett James. UNC Pembroke. Another heater catches the outer edge. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And just missing. Like it was just under the knees. Ball and 2 strikes. James brings it, bounces it in there. 2-2. No score. We're in the top of the second with 1 out. Two balls, 2 strikes. There's a tapper right back to the mound. James fields and throws. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, sophomore from Texas Rio Grande Valley. Left fielder number 19.
Here's Jorge Zavala, the left fielder. Zavala, left-handed batter. From Texas, Rio Grande Valley. First pitch swinging, fouls it off of the River Bandits. Screen in front of the dugout. And misses downstairs, 1-1. Zavala 0 for 1 on the season. He has walked twice. And takes high, 2-1. Covington as a team batting just .223. That's next to last. Two and one. James deals in there with a fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Chopped off the plate, back to the mound. James Fields throws again, right on the money, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Middle of 2, no score. Bandits and Lumberjacks. Bandits bat here in the bottom of the second inning. 4, 5, and 6. Tomas Sanchez, Max Galvin, and Dominic Joseph. Tomas, the right fielder, cuts and fouls the first pitch back. 0-1. Sanchez from Texas Wesleyan, 6'2" right-hander. Hitting .273 with 3 RBIs. Cuts and misses. Down 0-2. Under the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip, just got a piece. 1-2 to Sanchez. Dan McAuliffe winds and deals, and he struck out Sanchez. 3 of the first 4 batters he's faced, he has struck out.
Now batting a member of last year's team, making his
Now it's Max Galvin, center fielder.
Oklahoma State University, center fielder, number 15, Max Galvin.
Here's Max. Looks at a strike. Looked like it might have been a little bit low, but McAuliffe gets the strike call. Left-handed batting Galvin, returning River Bandit, takes outside. He's out of Oklahoma State. One. McAuliffe deals. That's low, skipped in there. 2-1 now. Pops it up, but foul and out of play. Back behind home plate. Two and two now. No score here in the bottom half of the second inning. And missing outside. Count goes full. Here comes the payoff. That is on the ground to second. Right there is Sabrin to field and throw. And Galvin retired. 2 outs here in the second.
Now batting, sophomore from Norfolk State University, pitcher number 2, Dominic Joseph.
Now it's the catcher, Dominic Joseph. Out of Norfolk State, 6'1" right-hander. And that's in the dirt for a ball. Dom 3 for 4 at the plate so far this year, driven in a run. And is fooled by a breaking ball out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. McAuliffe works low, 2-1. That one's just under the knees. Good location there by McAuliffe, but Joseph doesn't bite. Count goes to 3-1 now. And went breaking ball, swing and a miss. 3-2. Another full count. Ready with a 3-2. McAuliffe winds and deals, and strike 3 called. Got the inside corner. 6 in a row set down by Ryan McAuliffe. 4 strikeouts. We are scoreless, headed to the third. No scores, we head to the third inning. And Rhett James back to work for Woodstock, facing 8-9-1 in the Covington order. First pitch swinging, ground ball up the middle and into center field by the catcher, David Bell. Second hit of the night for Covington.
Now batting, sophomore from Florida International University, second baseman number 13, Royland
Gonna bring up
Cabedo.
batting here is Royland Cabedo. And the pitch is outside for ball one. Royling Quevedo from Florida International. Second baseman, left-handed batter. And has shot the opposite way into left field. Story makes the catch. And one gone here in the third inning.
Now batting, center fielder, number 9, Michael Havlicek.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Mike Pavlicek. Infield single first time up. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball outside. Throw down to second. Slide. Tag. Not in time. Head first slide by the catcher, David Bell. It's him into scoring position. So that's 2 steals so far tonight for Covington, giving them 11 for the season. Take that back, gives them 10 for the season. First one for Bell. 1-0 pitch on the ground the other way and foul. One and one now. Pavlicek came in hitting .391. A few points higher now after that first inning infield single. Smash off of the third baseman, Joy. 1-1. That's high. Runner at second. 1 out. Second time that Covington's had a man in scoring position. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes. James with the set and the pitch. Tapper foul. Now Joseph and James will get together. No score here in the third on a Friday night in Woodstock. All right, Bandits second. It's David Bell, singled to lead off the frame. Pavlicek from Post University waits at 2-2. James sets and deals. That is on the ground, up the middle, and into center field for a base hit. Bell rounding third. He's coming to the plate. Here comes a throw. It's way offline. Gets by, and heading on down to second is Pavlicek with his second hit of the night. Gets the RBI and moves up on the throw by Max Galvin.
Number 7, Luke Smith.
And the Lumberjacks strike first on the RBI hit by Pavlicek. And on the throw, he moves on up into scoring position. Here's the DH, Luke Smith. I don't think Galvin really had a shot at the plate. And there's Luke Smith, struck out looking in the first. Luke Smith from Louisiana Tech. Out of Texarkana, Texas. Runner goes. Pitch is tapped foul right toward me. I was ready for it, but the fence kept me from getting a foul ball. 1-1. Luke Smith came in hitting .294. And foul ball. At the plate, 1-2. Rhett James, a right-hander out of UNC Pembroke. Kind of a three-quarter delivery. Ball, 2 strikes. Pickoff play on at second as the shortstop Boyce was moving in, but no throw. Again with a 1-2. Big lead at second base. Not going, and a breaking ball down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Luke Smith. Covington on the board. And looking for more with 1 out. Runners going. Pitch is down and in. No throw by Joseph. And a man at third now. And it's now 3-2 to Luke Smith. James ready and deals. Hard hitting into right field for a base hit. 2-0. Third hit of the inning.
Next up, right fielder, number 11, Kendry Noriega.
So Luke Smith with the RBI, 3rd run driven in on the season. Now it's Kendry Noriega, the right fielder, hit by a pitch first time up. 2-0 Covington here, top of the 3rd. James with a breaking ball, skips in the dirt and goes to the backstop. Smith heads to second on a wild pitch. And we're going to get a visit to the mound as Rick Croucher going to come up. Have a word with his pitcher, Rhett James. He's given up 3 hits. Just uncorked a wild pitch there. Another run in scoring position. So 2-0 for the Lumberjacks. Other games going on tonight. They're in the top of the 2nd in Strasburg with the Express and Culpeper tied at 1. Top 3 at Waynesboro, Front Royal, and the Generals no score. Just getting started in Harrisonburg between the Turks and the Tom Sox. And top of the 1st in Newmarket. They're hosting Winchester. Stanton and Percival. Nothing going on yet. Must be delayed. All right, meeting over. Back to work. Rhett James misses low. 2-0 now. College Super Regionals today. Game 1 of those series. Duke beat Virginia 5-4, while Texas Christian just finished off Indiana State in their Game 1 4-1. So the visitors came out on top in those 2 games. There's a strike to Kendry Noriega out of St. Thomas. He's from Miami. Hit by a pitch first time up. 235 average. Two on. Tap foul at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. James with the set. Check. And to the plate. Noriega lifts one into center field. Galvin's there. Makes the catch. Runner's tagging, but he'll hold on. And it's 2 away here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting third baseman number 25.
That'll bring up the cleanup man,
Gregory
Greg Mello, bounced into a double play in the first inning. Two other college games going on today. Florida, South Carolina, and Gainesville. That's been delayed. And getting ready to start Oral Roberts at Oregon. James deals, and there's a strike on the inside corner to Gregory Mello, Tallahassee Community College, but hails from New York City. Looks at strike two. Fastball on the outside corner. No balls, two strikes. James trying to get out of this inning without further damage. Ahead 0-2. Delivers, and that's a roller to third. Charging in is Joy. Fields throws offline, but hanging on the bag with the toe is Little to end the inning. But Covington gets 2 runs on 3 hits, and after 2.5, Lumberjacks 2, Bandits nothing. Bandits trailing Covington 2-0 here in the bottom of the third inning, and Morgan Little leads off. Takes the ball low. 7, 8, and 9. Morgan Little, Brody Boyce, Preston Joy hitting for the Bandits. They trail at 2-0, and there's a strike 1-1 from Dan McAuliffe. Bandits don't even have a hit after 2 frames. Morgan Little out of St. Bonaventure, 6'4", left-handed batter, takes the ball. 2-1 now. There's strike 2. Outside corner. Little just 1 for 15 on the season so far. A couple of RBIs. Like to break out of that. That's down and away. Full count now, 3-2. A lot of full counts tonight from McAuliffe. He's gotten out of every one, and he does here. A chopper right back to the mound. McAuliffe fields and tosses underhand to first. And it's now 7 in a row he's set down.
Senior from West Virginia University of Institute of Technology, shortstop number 14, Brody Boyce.
Here's Brody Boyce. Hitting with 1 down. Takes up and away. Brody out of West Virginia Tech, 5'10" righty. He also just 1 hit so far, 1 for 17. Does have 3 RBIs. There's a low strike. 1-1. laces one into right center. There's a base hit. Getting over to cut it off is Pavlicek. Hold Boyce to a single.
Now batting senior from Valdosta State University, third baseman, number 10, Preston Joy.
So Brody Boyce with a much-needed base knock personally and team-wise. Now it's Preston Joy, the third baseman, hitting .263. Takes outside. Joy out of Valdosta State. Stands 5'11". In the lefty box. He hits one off the end of the bat, but that'll be down for a base hit into right center. Boyce holds on at second. And the 8-9 hitters come through for Woodstock with singles. Here in the bottom of the third.
Designated hitter, number 8, Hunter Smith.
Hunter Smith now. Struck out back in the first inning. Wharton County Junior College. Hunter Smith from Spring, Texas. First two knocks off McAuliffe. Let's see how he responds. See what the River Bandits can do with 2 on and 1 out. Breaking ball in for a strike. Somebody's just started to toss in the Covington bullpen. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Hunter over top. Down 2 strikes. Smith awaits. Runners lead. McAuliffe deals. Tried to check a swing. They appeal. No swing called. Of course, the base umpire's behind the mound right now. May have had a different opinion of that from our angle. Smith stays alive. 1-2. Pitch. Another breaking. And that catches the outside corner. And I thought that was strike 3. It was 0-1, 0-2, and then 1-2, and that was strike 3, I thought. They say 2-2. Now the Covington had third strike, but both umpires had 2-2. And I think they're both wrong. Oh, well. Happened in the big leagues the other day. All right, 2-2. And there's a ground ball, and look at that, into the hole for a base hit. Coming around third is Boyce. Coming to the plate, throw is cut off. And runners move up a base. Wow, the extra strike comes through for the Bandits. Boyce scores. Joy moved up to third, and on the throw, Smith moved up to second.
Number 4, Ryan Story.
So it's now 2-1 game. So 3 straight hits for the Bandits. All right, here's Story. He struck out in the second inning and takes a strike at the knees. That's fouled back. The Story behind 2 strikes. Story from South Alabama. Helena Alabama takes an off-speed pitch low. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Went after a breaking ball and goes down for the second time tonight. 2 gone. Now it's Joe Jakonski.
Number 3, Joe Jakonski.
Flat out to deep right his first time. Jakonski, left-handed batter from North Carolina. And takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. He's from Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. That is shot to right field, but it's going to be an out again. Running toward the gap, Noriega. Another ball well struck by Jakonski, but 0 for 2. Well, Woodstock gets a run. And we got a 2-1 game heading to the 4th.
Top of the 4th inning. Shortstop number 16, Matthew Martinelich.
Going to the 4th inning now. 2-1 Covington with the lead. 5-6-7 for the Lumberjacks. Matt Martinelich, Wes Parker, Jorge Zavala. Rhett James back to the hill, and he works low for ball 1. Martinelich fouled out to the first baseman his first trip. Fouls that one off to the right side. 1-1. Martinelich out of Delta State, out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. One. There's a liner into second baseman Jakonski with a leaping grab. Taking a hit away from Martinelich. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman number 27, Wesley Parker.
Wes Parker bounced back to the mound his first time up. Parker out of Toledo and takes inside for a ball. Out of Venetia, Pennsylvania. Parker came in hitting .286 with a home run and 3 RBIs. There's ball 2. And Parker with one of the 2 home runs for Covington. Catcher David Bell has the other. 2-0 pitch. Going for one there and came up empty. 2-1. Aiming for the The hill at center field, which is the short porch, just 338 to straightaway center. Deep everywhere else, though. 340 down both lines. 2-1. Cut on and miss, 2-2. To left center, it's 378, and to straightaway right, it's 372. But from those 2 points, the fence shoots straight across the field, and just a 338 marker to straightaway. 2-2 pitch popped up. That's on the infield, right around the mound. Who wants it? Pitcher's going to take it. And Rhett James takes care of it.
Now batting left fielder number 19, Jorge Zavala.
So that brings up Jorge Zavala, the left fielder. He also tapped back to the mound his first time up. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a strike at the knees. Looks like Dan McAuliffe may be done. Just walked out of the dugout. Like he's heading up toward the bullpen. Walk behind us. Usually they walk in front of us. There's a swing and a foul tip. It's 0-2. James ready with a 2-strike offering and misses outside. Ball and 2 strikes. James deals. Breaking ball, misses outside. Zavala did not offer at it. Started but stopped. 2-2 now. Rhett works, and that's under the knees. Full count now. Three balls and 2 strikes. Payoff coming. And misses downstairs. It was 0-2, but James let it get away, and that's his first walk of the night. He has hit a batter. Giving up 4 hits. Now he'll go to work on the catcher, David Bell, who singled to start the 3rd inning. Later came around to score the first run of the game. David Bell from Georgia State, 6-foot right-hander out of Evans, Georgia. And takes a pitch outside. David Bell's 2 for 14 on the season, so he was below 100 coming in. Let that base hit improve the average. And that other hit, as I mentioned, was a home run. He's driven in 5. And Joseph and James got together on the hill again. Now we're back to work. Zavala at first, Bell at the plate. James comes set. Runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Throw down to second in the dirt, and even though he got a spinning start, Zavala makes it. Gets the steal. His first 2 steps. Like I said, he spun his wheels in the dirt. But he's now in scoring position. And it's a ball and a strike to David Bell with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th. James delivers, and that's a ball. Two balls and a strike. Set, long look, pitch. That's low. Now 3-1. Three balls and a strike. James ready. And deals. That's outside and back-to-back walks. Has Covington going with a little rally here with 2 outs in the 4th inning. First and second now. And here's the number 9 hitter, the second baseman, Roylan Cavado. Roylan Cavado, Florida International. First pitch swinging, hits one into center field, down for a base hit, and it splits the outfielders. 2 runs are going to score. Cavada rounds second, heads for third, and he is out by a mile, but 2 runs score. So it's a 2-run double for Cavado. But gunned down at third. As the Bandits quickly got it in from the outfield, Galvin couldn't cut it off. Thought they were able to recover out there and get it in and gun down Cavado at third base. But Zavala and Bell score. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-1 Covington. Bottom of the 4th, Bandits now down 4-1 after the 2-out double by Roylan Cavado. And it is Dan McAuliffe indeed back to the hill. For this bottom of the 4th, starts Tomas Sanchez with the ball. 4, 5, and 6. Sanchez, Max Galvin, Dominic Joseph. Tap foul by Tomas. From Texas Wesleyan, 6'2" right-hander from DeWitt, Virginia. Struck out swinging in the second. The Bandits now down 4-1. That shot into left field. Well hit going back. Unable to get there as the left fielder Zavala. Sanchez will cruise into second with a stand-up double. Hit it to the deep part of the park. And Zavala couldn't chase it down. Well struck ball by Tomas. Puts him in scoring position to lead off his 4th inning. Sanchez with his 3rd double of the year.
Now batting center fielder number 15, Max Galvin.
Here's Max Galvin, grounded to second first time. So over the 2nd straight game, Bandits playing from behind. They were way behind against Charlottesville and almost came all the way back, down 10-1. 1-0 to Galvin. Max takes a strike on the outside corner at the knees. One to Galvin. Out of Oklahoma State from Bradenton Beach, Florida. That's outside. 2-1 now. Tomas Sanchez at second. Nobody out. Two-one pitch. That's hammered into right field. Base hit. Sanchez to third. He will get held up there as Noriega quickly gets it back in. And now it's first and third.
Batting pitcher number 2, Dominic Joseph.
So back-to-back hits for the Bandits. And a couple of well-hit balls, and that'll garner a trip to the hill. Before Dominic Joseph comes to the plate. So first and third with nobody out. Sanchez at third, Max Galvin at first. And there is a right-hander getting loose for the Lumberjacks. New colors this year for Covington. They used to be gold, red, and black. Now they are navy blue and light blue. All right, here's Dominic Joseph, the catcher. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Struck out looking in the second. McAuliffe sets and deals. There's a tapper back to the mound. Pitcher McAuliffe fields and underhands at first. Sanchez had to hold Galvin down to second.
Now batting first baseman number 20, Morgan Little.
So Joseph out 1-3. Does move one of the runners up. That'll bring up Morgan Little. He went back to the mound his first time up. Bats here with runners at second and third. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. Mentioned Covington's with their new color scheme this year. They do have the navy blue tops tonight. The light blue numbers, gray pants. Caps are dark blue as well. There's a strike at the knees, 0-2. Woodstock trailing 4-1, but they have runners second and third with one out. McAuliffe deals. That's popped up, and that'll go foul over third base side. Woodstock in their green uniforms tonight. White numbers and letters. Orange trim, white pants. Camouflage on the shoulders. That's in the dirt. 1-2. Wearing the green caps with the orange bill. One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up on the infield. That's foul territory, third base side. Looks like there is room over there, and Mello in foul ground makes the catch. And there's two down.
Number 14, Brody Boyce.
Bandits unable to get a run in so far. They have to do it with a hit now. And Brody Boyce singled back in the third. That was their first hit of the game. Total's now up to 5. Here's a chopper to third. Mello fields throw is off the mark. It's wide. One run comes in to score. Mello's throw pulled Parker off the bag. And the Lumberjacks give the Bandits a gift with a throwing error.
Now batting third baseman number 10, Preston.
So Sanchez
Joy.
scores. Galvin up to third. Boyce at first on the error. So it's now a 4-2 game. And here's Preston Joyce. He singled. Third inning. Fouls off the opening offering from McAuliffe. Left-hander getting loose for Woodstock. Cole Stam, I believe. Yep. Just missing McAuliffe. It's 1-1 now to Preston Joy. Men at the corners. Pitch, foul ball. Again, right off the screen here in front of us. Ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Preston Joy out of Valdosta State. He's from Valdosta, Georgia. Waits the 1-2. Here it comes. And takes just outside. Evens the count at 2-2. McAuliffe ready and deals. Another tapper foul. Covington has 2 runs in the third, 2 in the fourth. Bandits 1 in the third. Right now 1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. But would like another 1 or 2 or more. Setting the pitch. Swing and a foul tip. I had 2-2. Ready again with a 2-2 offering. Already messed up the count once tonight. Let's hope they don't do it again. Tried to check his swing. He did not. As Preston Joy chased a ball in the dirt. Bandits get 1. Leave 2 out there. Needed an error to get that 1 in as they had first and third with nobody out. Only get 1. 4-2 Covington as we head to the 5th. 4-2, Covington leads it as we go to the 5th inning. Top of the order for Covington, Mike Pavlicek. Luke Smith and Kendry Noriega, and they're facing a new pitcher. And Bandits send out Cole Stam, 5'11" left-hander from Randolph-Macon. And he starts with a strike to Pavlicek, who's 2 for 2. Couple of singles, couple of stolen bases, and a run scored. Stam from Locust Hill, Virginia. 0-1 record. Bunting in the air, and it goes over the pitcher's mound. Oof. For a base hit. Nobody there. What can you do about that? When it's going right, it's going right.
Now batting designated hitter number 7, Luke Smith.
So an infield single to center, and then a, bunt pop-up single. Showing bunt here, and missing is Luke Smith. Strikeout looking at an RBI single. I think Pavlicek was trying to push it toward the second baseman anyway, but he put it in the air, and lucky enough that he bunted it so hard it went over the mound and over Cole Stam. Here's a ground ball right to first. Picked up there by Little. Didn't get it cleanly the first time, so he had no play at second. He'll take it to first himself to get Smith. Pavlicek moves down to second.
Kendry Noriega.
Now it's the right fielder, Kendry Noriega. Hit by a pitch fly to center. Now meeting on the mound here. Already 4 stolen bases for Covington tonight. Pavlicek has stolen third once. Cole Stam has gone an inning and 2/3. Well, now 2 full innings. He's given up 7 hits, 5 earned runs. Struck out 1, and he's walked 2. Lefty deals here and misses low. 1 ball. Today is the 9th of June. Check some history notes. One 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch is high ball. Throw down to third. Not in time. Another big lead and a great jump, and the speedy Pavlicek has his 3rd stolen base of the game. So now 2 balls, no strikes to Noriega. And the infield comes in with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And a breaking ball misses low, 3-0. Three-0 pitch, strike at the top of the zone. 3-1. That's downstairs, ball 4.
Now batting third baseman number 25, Gregory.
So more runners here for Covington. Noriega at first. Pavlicek across at third base. There's Greg Mello bouncing to a double play and grounded to third. So Woodstock will move back to double play position up the middle here and hope for another ground ball off the bat of Mello. Couldn't hold off on a breaking ball. Mello went around. It's 0-1. Rhett James went 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. He walked 2, hit a batter, and struck out 1. Throw to first. Today in 1901, Overflow crowds ringing in the outfields of small parks. This was a frequent occurrence then, and it happened at Cincinnati on this day. Here's a ground ball to third. It hits the base before it gets to Mello, and everybody is safe. A roller just inside the line, and it hit the bag before
Now batting, shortstop.
Joey could make a play on it. At best, the Bandits were only going to get one there, but they wound up getting nothing, and an off-the-base single for Mello as Pavlicek scores, and it's now 5-2. Here's Matt Martinelich. Swings and misses. He's 0 for 2. Foul out and a line drive to second. So Noriega's up to second. Mello at first. 5-2 Lumberjacks. That's in the air to shallow right center field. Galvin makes the grab.
Picks up first baseman.
Two gone.
57, Wesley Parker.
Now it's Wes Parker. He's 0 for 2. Tap back to the mound and popped up to the pitcher. There's a ball low. Runners first and second, 2 outs. 1-0 from Stam, and Parker chased a breaking ball trying to lift it out of here, and it's now 1-1. Ball and a strike. Southpaw Stam sets and deals. Another breaking ball, strike 2. Saw Charlottesville steal a bunch of bases the other night. Covington's got a number already this evening. 1-2 coming and reaching for it and pulling it toward third. Great diving stop there by Joy. Throw to first in time for the out. Joy with a dive, glove side. Fantastic play. Took a hit away from Wes Parker. And that ends the inning. But another run across for the Lumberjacks. Middle of 5, they're up in Woodstock, 5-2. Bottom of the 5th inning now. Covington with a lead of 5-2. And a new pitcher on for Covington, Kyle Piasek from Toledo. 6-foot-tall right-hander out of Grand Blanc, Michigan. Pyzik making his third appearance. He's gone 2 2/3 so far with 5 hits, 4 runs, but only 1 earned. He struck out 2 and walked 2. And he'll face the top of the order for the Bandits. Hunter Smith, Ryan Story, Joe Jakonski. So it's a 5-2 game now. As the right-hander deals and bounces that one in there. Ball 1 to Hunter Smith, who has struck out and delivered an RBI single. That was after the umpires miscounted strikes, and Hunter actually had 4 strikes in that at bat. That is fouled away off to the right side. And back to our history today, talking about the crowds crowding the field. The Reds and Giants, it was a 15-4 lead for the Giants after 6 innings. There were 17,000 fans there, but they kept getting closer and closer. There's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball, 1 and 2. Ground rule doubles began to multiply, and 19 more runs were scored over the next 2.5 innings. And the crowd edged onto the infield with 2 outs in the 9th. Another ball that bounces in, 2 and 2. Well, at that point, the Giants were leading 25-13, and the umpire forfeited the game. Two. That's on the ground, and past the third baseman, Mello, into left field. Into the hole. Mello tried to flag it on the short hop, could not do it, and it's the second hit of the night for Hunter Smith.
Now batting left fielder,
and the 6th for the Bandits. All right, here's Ryan Story. He struck out twice. He's bunting and does. First base side of the mound, but the pitcher fields. And underhand toss to first.
Now batting second baseman, number 3, Joe Jakonski.
So a sacrifice 1-3 there. Don't know if he was trying to sacrifice or trying to do what Pavelchek did in the top of the inning and bunted hard toward the second baseman and get a single out of it. But he does advance the runner, and here's Joe Jakonski. He has hit the ball hard twice for outs. And takes ball 1. Fly to deep right, and then a line drive to right center. Another hard hit ball, but played there by the shortstop, Martinelich. And he played perfectly and throws over to first for out number 2. Smith up to third. Boy, Jakonski is
now batting right fielder, number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
Squared it up 3 times tonight. But he is 0 for 3. Here's Tomas Sanchez, a strikeout and a double. Back in that Reds-Giants game in 1901, Giants set a record for the most runs without a home run. Curveball outside. Giants had a record 31 hits for the 20th century, and they combined for a league record 36 singles. 1-0. That's down and away. Tomas, Texas Wesleyan, hits a 2 down man at third base. Bandits down 5-2. Late on a fastball and fouls it back. Two and one. Pitch. Mighty cut there by Tomas. Went down to a knee. His helmet nearly came off. He fouled it straight back. 2-2. Tomas needs to give it his single swing here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he lifts one deep to center. Going back, Pavlicek going back to the track, to the fence, to the wall. It's gone. A home run. Needs that single swing more often. 2-run homer by Tomas Sanchez to straightaway center field. Left side of the 338 mark. And straight away.
And now batting center fielder number 15, Max.
Makes it a 5-4 game. So Sanchez with a double, now a home run. First long ball of the season. And he now has 5 RBIs. So a line drive to center field. That's outside to Max Galvin. 1 for 2 in his season debut. Ground to second and a single to right. That's outside. And there's a 4-pitch walk. Galvin's aboard with 2 down. All right, Woodstock coming back again, and we're going to get a pinch hitter. Yep, pinch hitter. Ryan Cainzos coming in. He will hit for Dominic Joseph.
Pinch hitter for the River Bandits, number 12, Ryan Cainzos.
Cainzos from Nova Southeastern, a 5'10 right-handed batter. Comes up with 2 outs and a man at first. First pitch swinging. Fouls it back. He was ready to attack. Ryan out of Miami. 300 batting average, 1 RBI. There's a fastball at the knees, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Biasek with a set. Runner goes. Pitch is in the dirt low. Throw down to second. Slide, tag, and out. Bell fires down to second and cuts down Galvin. To end the inning. Woodstock gets 2 on the Sanchez 2-run shot. And we move to the 6th with Covington's lead at 5-4. We go to the 6th inning. Bandits trailing at 5-4. Covington coming to the plate with 7, 8, and 9. Jorge Zavala, David Bell, Royland Quevedo due up for the visitors. And back in there, it's Cole Stam on the mound. Delivers low to Zavala. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 5-4 Lumberjacks. That is at the knees for a strike. Lefty Cole Stam to the lefty, Jorge Zavala. Foul ball. One and two. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch fouled back. More history today, 1908. In the New York Globe write-up of today's Giants win over Pittsburgh, reporter Peter Morris used the term cup of coffee referring to a player. Reportedly the first documented use of the term. Breaking ball is low. 2 and 2. Today in 1909, Benjamin Scheib of Bala, Pennsylvania gets the patent for a cork-centered baseball. Spalding would license the idea and manufacture a ball based on his design. 2-2 pitch coming. That's tapped off the plate right back toward the mound. Coming off the mound and then over to first. It was caught there by Little. He dropped it, but it was on the exchange from glove to hand. So Zavala is out 1-3. Second time he has bounced out to the pitcher. So one gone here in the visitors' half of the second inning. David Bell, the catcher, steps in now. Single, a walk. He scored a run. Scored 2 runs. Swing and a miss. Just waving. And strike 2. David Bell from Georgia State. Right-handed batter. Awaits the 2-strike pitch. And a swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked. And the throw down to complete the strikeout, 2 away. No, it's Royland Quevedo.
Number 13, Royland Quevedo.
Quevedo fly to left and then stroked a 2-run double in the 4th inning. He was later, in that at bat, he was thrown out at third, trying to stretch it to a triple. Shows bunt, bunts at third base side. That will go foul. Pretty good bunt there by Quevedo, but didn't stay fair. So it's 0-1. We're in the 6th. It's 5-4 Covington. One-strike pitch. Breaking ball in there, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch coming. And breaking ball that is hit on 1 hop to short. Boyce throws and offline. Gets away. Everybody's safe. A 2-out error as the throw by Boyce. Wide of the mark. And Quevedo's on with an error. First miscue for the Bandits tonight.
Next up, center fielder number 9, Michael Pavlicek.
Throw was not only to the home plate side of the bag, but it was in the dirt too. So Little did all he could to try and pick that up. But that keeps the inning going, and the hottest hitter of the night steps in, Mike Pavlicek, 3 for 3. Runner at first on the move. Pitch is a ball. Throw down to second. Slide. Tag. Nope. Another stolen base for the Lumberjacks tonight. Pavlicek, an infield single. Smashed it off the third baseman, Joy. And single to center, and then a bunt single that popped into the air and went over Cole Stam's head. There goes the runner again at third. He's going to make it without a throw. And Mike Bocock not happy in the dugout that guys are stealing at will here. So now man at third base. Seven stolen bases tonight. 2-0 pitch goes into left field for a base hit. And just like that, another run on the board at 6-4. So it started with an error.
Now batting, designated hitter
Stolen
number
base
7,
at second,
Luke
stolen base
Smith.
at third. Opposite field single for Pavlicek, his 4th hit of the night. Second RBI. 6-4. And Pavlicek will probably be running here. He's got 3 stolen bases. He'll draw a throw. So it's now 6-4. Stam another throw over, and again, Pavlicek diving back in. Pitch, and he hit him. Luke Smith gets plunked.
Next up, right fielder number 11, Kendry.
And that looks like it's going to be it for Cole Stam as Mike Bocock's heading to the hill. And we'll have a new arm coming in here with 2 outs in the 6th inning. 6-4 Covington. New pitcher in for Woodstock is Moses Brown. 6'1" righty from North Carolina Pembroke. He's out of Newport News, Virginia. Brown making a second appearance. His first was a start. Got no decision. 4 innings, 4 hits, a run. It was earned. 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. Comes in here with runners at first and second and 1 out. Third pitcher of the night, and there's a foul ball back from Kendry Noriega, third man in the hitting order for the Lumberjacks, up 6-4. Noriega's been hit by a pitch, walked, and flied to center. This inning started with 2 out and nobody on. An error kicked the door open. It was a single by Mike Pavlicek, getting them up by 2 runs here. Good breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2. Kendry Noriega out of St. Thomas University. Brown ready. Runners lead at first and second. Long pause, and the 0-2 with a runner going. It's in the dirt, skips away. And the new catcher, Whitaker, blocked it, didn't see it momentarily. He was able to track it down. Good thing he was able to, because Pavlicek was running and he had rounded third and was at least looking at home. 1-2 now with runners at second and third, and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. And Brown ends the rally. But Covington gets one. They bump the lead up to 6-4, middle of 6 here in Woodstock. Go to the bottom of the 6th now. Covington with a 6-4 lead over the River Bandits. And it'll be 6, 7, and 8 coming up here for Woodstock, as it's the new catcher Brady Whitaker hitting, followed by Morgan Little and Brody Boyce. Bad thing about the last inning ended with a caught stealing is that they lost Cole Stam.
Shortstop, number 14, Brody Boyce.
He was pinch hitting, but he had to go out because he was at the plate, and then they had to replace.
Correction, Brady Whitaker.
Joseph with another catcher, so Whitaker took his spot, and he's batting now. So there was ball 1 to Whitaker from Kyle Piazzik. That's fouled back. That's a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Brady Whitaker out of Radford, Ridgely, West Virginia. Takes a strike at the letters. 2-2. Whitaker 3 for 6 at the plate so far this season. And takes ball 3. Full count here. Pitch popped up and out of play. Six 4, bottom 6. Lumberjacks on top of the Bandits. Here's the 1-2, and that is strike 3 called on the inside corner. Whitaker had backed away thinking it was too tight. Gets rung up. One gone here in the 6th inning.
First baseman, number 20, Morgan Little.
Here's Morgan Little 0 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher and fouled out to the third baseman. And takes strike 1. That was a big out because Woodstock had second and third, 1 out, and Little fouled out. They only got the run because of an error. Following batter, Brody Boyce. That's outside. One ball, one strike. Piazzik. Off-speed pitch and strike 2 called. A little bit of a late call from the umpire, but right arm goes up. One, 2. Foul tip, just stays alive. More history today. In 1914, Hannes Wagner got his 3,000th base hit. Second player to do that. Cap Anson was the first. One, 2. Swing and a foul tip. Oh, and he hit the catcher on the backswing. Bell, the backstop for the Lumberjacks, is okay. Hit him right around the helmet and mask. As the mask came flying off. Seems to be okay. But even on the backswing, that doesn't feel good. Back-to-back strikeouts for Piazzik. Now he goes to work on Brody Boyce, a single and an error. It's ball high. That is hit hard at first and gets under the glove of the first baseman, Parker, who had to go down on his knees, glove side, but he couldn't smother it. And Brody Boyce is aboard. That'll keep the inning going for Preston Joy. Second hit of the night for Boyce. 8 knocks for the Bandits, 8 also for Covington. Here's Preston Joy, a single and a strikeout. And pitch is fouled back. Preston Joy, third baseman out of Valdosta State. Oh, 1. Breaking ball called a strike. Today in 1928, Cleveland outfielder Charlie Jameson starts his second triple play in 3 weeks. Did it against the Yankees. 0-2. Chopper back off the mound goes the pitcher. Nice play there by Piazzik. Going off the back of the mound, a leaping grab, throws over to first to get Joy to end the inning. We go to the 7th. Covington on top, 6-4. Going to the 7th inning now. Covington sends up 4, 5, and 6. Actually a pinch hitter in the 4 spot for Greg Mello as Logan Braunschweig steps in and takes ball 1 from Moses Brown. Braunschweig from UAB, left-handed batter, 6'2". Fouls it back. He's out of Alabaster, Alabama. Braunschweig hitting .235, 6 runs driven in. One pitch, fouled off. Brown ahead, 1-2, that is. Already deals and way inside. Two. That's fouled off. After Braunschweig, it's Matt Martinelich and Wes Parker. 6-4 Lumberjacks lead it here in the top of the 7th inning. Brown delivers, and an off-speed pitch stays high. 3-2. Brown ready and deals and misses high with a fastball. And Braunschweig.
Now batting, number 16.
He is at first base. Lead off this 7th inning. Matt Martinelich. 0 for 3. All 3 outs made in the air. Well, pop-up, line drive to second, and a fly out to center. And swings and misses at a ball under the knees, 0-1. Today in 1945, following an 8-7 win over the Phillies, Brooklyn manager Leo DeRocher is arrested on a complaint by a fan that the manager, allegedly using brass knuckles, slugged him. after an Ebbets Field cop hit him first and broke his jaw and then pinned back his arms. Well, the fan had been berating the Dodgers all day. 0-1 pitch. On the ground toward third. Diving attempt. Did that go off the bag again? Goes into left field. Runners up to second and third. Saw the dive. Like I said, we sit field level, so as we look across the diamond, we've got coaches, runners, players, sometimes umpires in our way, but the ball popped up. Don't know if it went off the glove of Mello, who made a diving attempt at it, or if the ball went off the base, but it winds up being a double. And runners at second and third, nobody out, infield in. As Wes Parker comes to the plate, he's 0 for 3. And there's a strike at the top of the zone. Brown from the stretch deals. Swinging a foul tip. Well, back to that DeRocher incident. That fan, after the 6th inning of heckling the Dodgers all day, was removed and taken beneath the stands where the incident occurred. The case would come to trial the next spring, and DeRocher and the cop were found not guilty, but there was a civil suit later, and DeRocher paid Christian, the man, John Christian, $6,750. Wave and a miss on an 0-2 pitch. Good breaking ball by Brown, and Parker chased it. 1 out. I bring up Jorge Zavala. And if you want to put $6,750 into today's money, that's more than $113,000. All right, infield still in, 1 down. Zavala's 0 for 2 with a walk. Second and third here in the 7th. Showing bunt, takes high. Not a squeeze, but Braunschweig came well down the line, but scampered back. A lot of signals sent out there by Rennie Tolentino down at third base. He may have taken something off there. 1-0 pitch. Tried to check his swing. They appeal. Nope, no swing, says the base umpire. Now 2-0 to Jorge Zavala from Texas, Rio Grande Valley. He's out of Weslaco, Texas. Or is it Weslaco? Don't know the pronunciation. There's a ball low, 3-0 now. And they're going to go ahead and put on Zavala. It was already 3-0, so they'll go ahead and put him on, load him up for the Bandits to face David Bell, the catcher. Try and get a double play.
Now batting number 8, David Bell.
Bell singled, walked, and struck out. They'll move the middle infielders to double play depth. And Brown goes to work from the stretch. Deals, and that's inside for ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Fastball just missed inside. That popped the mitt. Must have been a smidge off the plate. Hey, today in 1946, Giants Mel Ott became the first Major League manager to be ejected in both ends of a doubleheader. Team must not have been playing well because they got swept by the Pirates that day. 2-0. On the ground toward the hole left side. Shortstop plays, throws on to first. Nice play there by Boyce. but a run does score, and it's now 7-4. A bouncer into the hole left side. Boyce got there, and a nice throw on the run to get Bell. But Braunschweig scores. RBI for Bell. Martinelich to third. Zavala up to second, and Mike Bocock again coming to the hill. Looks like he's going to make a pitching change. Going to the lefty, I'm assuming, to face left-handed batting Royland Quevedo. So we'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment. New pitcher on for Woodstock is Carson Everett. 6-foot left-hander from Chowan out of Greenville, North Carolina. Trying to keep it right here at 7-4.
A junior from Chowan University, number 25, Carson Everett.
So here's Everett making his third appearance. He has gone 3 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Struck out 5 and walked 3. Comes in with runners at second and third and 2 out here in the 7th inning. So Brown done after 1 inning. One hit, a couple of walks. Struck out 1. He is responsible for the men at second and third. So here is Everett. Fourth pitcher of the night. Lefty to work against the lefty Royland Quevedo. Quevedo, 2-run double in the 4th inning. Also flied to left and reached on an error. Everett misses upstairs for a ball. Today in 1961, Ryan Duran set the American League record for 7 straight strikeouts against the Red Sox. Everett with a 1-0. Breaking ball. Looked good. I don't know where that missed. Called a ball, 2-0. Everett, the lefty, starts in a crouch on the mound to get the signs. Pitching hand hanging out of the glove. Then he comes set and delivers. There's a foul ball back. 2-1. You see pitchers bend over. You don't see him crouch all the way down. He looks like a catcher. Two and one. Everett ready and deals. That's down and in. 3-1. Want to get this guy because Pavlicek is on deck. And he's 4 for 4. Three-one. Pitch is low, ball 4. And that'll load him up for the center fielder, Mike Pavlicek.
Next up, number 9, Michael Pavlicek.
4 for 4, 2 RBIs. He came in hitting .391. Now batting .500. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Everett delivers. Curveball. That's a strike. Pavlicek from Post-university, he's out of Valley Cottage, New York. One strike. Missing low. 1-1. 7-4 lead for the Lumberjacks. They'd like to break it open here. Bandits want to keep it within striking distance. 1-1. He threw a fastball by him. Ball and 2 strikes. And as Crouch Everett holds the ball in his hand, brings it to the glove as he gets ready and deals. 1-2, breaking ball, a bouncer to second. Backing up on it, the second baseman, Jakonski fields and throws, and that is the inning. But one more for Covington, and they stretch the lead out to 3. It's 7-4. Lumberjacks over the River Bandits. Bottom of the 7th now. Bandits trailing 7-4. Here's Hunter Smith, the leadoff man, and he takes ball 1. 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI in the 3rd inning. Facing a new pitcher now, it is Jorge Garcia. He's out of Atlantis. Foul tip. 1-1. He's out of Miami Springs, Florida. 6'1" righty Garcia. Off-speed pitch misses. Garcia, 3rd appearance, no decisions, 3 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks dished out. Here's a foul ball back. Count holds it 2-2 to Hunter Smith. Off-speed lash down the left field line, but it goes foul. Count holds at 2-2. Covington 7, Woodstock 4, bottom of the 7th inning. Covington has runs in every inning since the 3rd. 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and then single runs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Bandits had 1 in the 3rd and 4th each, 2 in the 5th. They did not score in the 6th. Pop up, and that is toward the dugout just over the fence. Foul territory. Just got over. And Smith stays alive. Again with a 2-2. There's a bouncing ball that goes off the pitcher over to the shortstop who can't get it, who is already headed up the middle. And Hunter Smith gets his third hit of the game. I'll check with Garcia. He's okay. So, comebacker. Sounded like it hit skin, but Garcia's okay. Says he's okay. So Hunter Smith with a 3-for-4 night. And now it's Ryan Story. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Cuts and misses on the first offering. Today in 1963, Majors had their first Sunday night game. It was in Houston. Breaking ball out of the zone, 1-1. There were no Sunday night games up to that point, but they made an exception because of so stinking hot in Houston during the summer. 1-1. Cut on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. That's in the dirt under the glove of the catcher. Bell into the backstop. Smith down to second. Yeah, that's got to be a pass ball. Wasn't really a bad pitch. 2-2. That is hit hard and into right field for a base hit. Smith rounds third. He'll stop there. And men are at the corner with nobody out for Woodstock. Big hit with 2 strikes for Ryan Story. Pulled that in the hole right side. Covington gave it a dive. Came up empty. Now men at the corners with nobody out for the Bandits.
Now batting second baseman.
And here comes Joe Jakonski. He has struck it well 3 times, but is over. Hey, today in 1966, the Twins hit 5 home runs in 1 inning. First time in American League history. Runner at first goes. Ground ball to the right side. Comes up high on the first baseman. He will field it himself, run over, and make the tag. I don't know if he did tag him, but out is called. Run does score. Tough call for the umpire who was behind the mound there. But I think Parker had a tough play as that ball hit the lip and came up on him.
Now batting right fielder, number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
And Mike Bocox just wants the umpires to get together and see if they're sure that the tag was made. So they're going to talk. I don't know if the home plate umpire could see any better because it was right here in front of us. It looked like he missed the tag, but they're going to say out. So Jakonski out 3 unassisted. Parker looked at home, and that wound up making it a close play at first as Jakonski tried to dive underneath of him. He got the RBI, though, and it makes it a 7-5 game. And now we got a visit to the mound coming here. So Jakonski with his 5th run driven in on the season. And Story is now at second base. That Twins 5 home run inning, the participants in the bombs, Rich Rollins, Zoilo Versailles, Tony Oliva, Don Mencher, and Harmon Killebrew. 5 homers in the 7th inning. (1974) Richie Zisk of the Pirates hit for the cycle. Today in '84, Greg Luzinski of the White Sox became the 10th player in history to hit 2 grand slams in consecutive days. Tomas Sanchez intentionally walked here. Put runners at first and second.
Now batting number 15,
as the
Max Galvin.
Lumberjacks want to face Max Galvin. Sanchez has doubled and homered tonight, so he gets the free pass. First and second, one out. Max is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Garcia deals inside. 7-5, Bandits trail, but they have the tying run at first and the go-ahead run at the plate. 1-0 pitch. In the air to left field toward the line. Zavala, long way to run, running, makes the catch in fair territory. And there's 2 away. He almost overran it. But 2 gone.
Now batting, number 18.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Brady Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Struck out looking in the 6th, his first time up. Dominic Joseph started behind the plate, but was lifted for a pinch hitter, and that was Ryan Cainzos, who didn't get to finish his at-bat as a pinch hitter in the 5th inning as Max Galvin was caught stealing. There's ball 1 to Whitaker. And the Bandits lost Cainzos because Whitaker had to go in and catch. Foul ball back, 1-1. First and second, 2 outs. 1-1. Garcia with a pause and a pitch. Off speed line, that will be off the glove of the shortstop and trickles into left field. Runner went sliding into third. He gets up, comes home ahead of the throw. Ryan Story went to third. He saw that Martinovich went into a dive to
Now batting number 20, Morgan.
get the ball, but it caromed off his glove, went into the outfield. And Story slid into third, had to get back on his feet and hustle home, and he did just in time. As Whitaker gets the hit and the RBI, and it's now a 7-6 game. Sanchez now at second. And throw back to second, and safe is the call. Bandits thought there was a balk on Garcia on the pickoff move. But umpires say no. All right, there's Morgan Little, 0 for 3. Takes downstairs. So 2 runs in the frame. Bandits still batting. Sanchez at second, Whitaker at first. 7-6 now. There's a ball inside. 2-0. Today in 2010, Carlos Lee became the first major leaguer to hit 3 career extra inning grand slams. Did it for the Astros. 2-0, that's low and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Brody Boyce on deck. Garcia with a 3-0. Swinging away and a ground ball down to first. Picked up by Parker. He goes to the bag to get the out and end the inning. Wow. Morgan Little swinging away on 3-0 with 2 outs. And he grounded to the first baseman to end the inning. But Woodstock does get 2. And back to a 1-run game as we head to the 8th. Covington 7. And the River Bandits 6.
batting for the Lumberjacks, number 7, Luke Smith.
Back to a one-run game. 7-6 Covington as we head to the 8th inning. 2, 3, and 4 for the visitors. Luke Smith, Kendry Noriega, and Logan Braunschweig. Carson Everett back on the hill for the Bandits, and there's ball 1. Luke Smith 1 for 3, RBI single back in the 3rd. Pitch is low. Numbers a little bit difficult to tell for the Lumberjacks. They've got the navy blue unis with the light blue numbers. No outline, no white outline or anything. Or having the numbers be white. That's ball low. Now 3-0. It's been Covington jump ahead. River Bandits reeling back in a little bit. They haven't been able to tie it yet. 3-0s right down the middle, 3-1. Lefty Everett comes set and deals. That's low for ball 4.
Now batting number 11, Kendry Noriega.
Now it's Kendry Noriega. And that's going to be it. Mike Bocock going with the percentages here, going righty-lefty, and he'll go to his bullpen again. Call for relief here in the 8th. New pitcher on for Woodstock is a right-hander from New Mexico State, Stephen Thompson. Hails from Long Beach, California. Making his 3rd appearance. He's gone 2 innings, allowed 2 runs on 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Goes to work against Kendry Noriega with a man at first, nobody out here in the top of the 8th inning. 7-6 Covington. And Thompson pumps a fastball in there, strike 1. Missing outside. Ball and a strike. Stephen Thompson Jr. Looks like Trent Turner on deck for Covington. Throw to first. That's in the dirt. But knocked down by the first baseman, Little. Seven runs on 9 hits for Covington. 6 runs on 11 hits for Woodstock. One. Pitch is a bouncing ball toward the hole and a high hop over the lip and into left field. Runners digging for third, and he'll make it. A bad hop single. Bandits were going to get at least one there, probably. Looked like they would get the force. But that thing hit the lip and kangarooed right into left center. And now it's first and third, nobody out. And Trent Turner now batting in the number 4 spot. All right, here's Turner, right-handed batter from Western Carolina. And he looks at a strike. Runner goes to second on a delayed steal, no throw. So now it's second and third, and the infield will have to come in. Nobody out. Here's Trent Turner out of Waynesville, North Carolina. Batting 133. Yet to drive in a run, but a big chance here. Lifts one into right. Tomas Sanchez getting under it. Gets set. Makes the catch coming in. Here comes a runner to the plate. Throw to the catcher. The tag and save is the call. Good throw by Tomas. But Luke Smith in just ahead of the tag, and it's now 8-6. Noriega moved up to third. So Turner gets the run in. Not only gets it in the outfield, but goes the other way. So now it's Matt Martinelich, shortstop 1 for 3, doubled back in the 7th inning. Doubled off the base at third. Thompson delivers outside, 1-0. Infield still in, with Noriega moving up to third base on the flyout. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. So it's now a 2-run game again. Low and away, 2-1 now. We got more history, a lot tonight. Chris Heston of the Giants threw a no-hitter in 2015 in his 14th career start. He did it to the Mets, struck out 11, didn't walk anybody, but he hit 3 batters. 2-1. On the ground to the left side and in for a base hit. And the lead up to 3. 9-6. RBI single by Martinelich. His 4th on the year. 2nd hit of the night.
Now batting number 27.
Bounced it past the drawn-in infield as Noriega scores. 9-6. Here's Wes Parker, 0 for 4. Those back-to-back games. Bandits have given up a lot of runs. Gave up 10 to Charlottesville 2 nights ago and 9 here tonight. We're not done. Strike 1 to Parker. The University of Toledo. 0-1 pitch. That's upstairs. More history today. The Nationals in 2019 hit 4 consecutive home runs against the Padres. One offering. That's in the dirt. Bounces past the catcher into the backstop, and Martinelich down to second on the wild pitch. Those Nationals 4 straight homers. Howie Kendrick, Trey Turner, Adam Eaton, and Anthony Rendon. Only the ninth time in history a team hit 4 in a row. 2-1 now to Parker. Up and away, 3 balls and a strike. Three and one. That's in the dirt for ball 4.
Now batting number 19, Jorge Zavala.
Walk totals are out tonight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. 8 free passes to go along with 11 base hits for Covington, so they have had lots of runners. Have it first and second now. Here's a chopper toward short. Could be 2. Boys to second for 1. Relay not in time, as Jorge Zavala beats it out. But they get Parker
Number 8, David Bell.
on the force. Martinelich up to third. Some in at the corners here for the catcher, David Bell. He's got a single in 3 trips. He's also walked and driven in a run. Nine 6 Lumberjacks. Look out. Bell hit by a pitch. Third batter to be hit tonight by Bandit pitching.
Next up, number 13.
That'll load him up.
Covington.
That was a fastball, too. And sounded like it got meat, though. Still doesn't help. It still hurts. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Royland Covington. 1 for 3. 2-run double. Reached it on an error. Walked. Thompson deals. Chopped foul at third. It has cooled quite a bit. It was a cool day anyway, but kind of chilly, especially for June. Sometimes we're already sweltering. There's a strike by Thompson. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Thompson deals. That's low. Ball and 2 strikes. Set, delivery. Chopped off the plate. That's a fair ball. Glove by the catcher. Covington didn't take off right away, so an easy play at first for the catcher, Whitaker. That's the inning, but 2 more across for the Lumberjacks. Middle of 8, 9-6, Covington. Bottom of the 8th inning, Bandits trailing at 9-6. Need runners again, 8-9-1. Brody Boyce, Preston Joy, Hunter Smith. Due up against new pitcher, Zaylen Perry. He misses low. Perry, 6'5", right-hander from UAB, out of Winter Haven, Florida. That's low for a ball. 2-0. Perry's 1-1, making his third appearance. 4 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. He struck out 4 and walked 3. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Brody Boyce. Two for 3 is Boyce. A couple of singles. That is shot, but caught by the shortstop Martinelich. And there's one gone here in the 8th. A rocket to short, but Martinelich right there.
Now batting number 10, Preston.
Catch it before it
Joy.
hit the dirt. That's Preston Joy, 1 for 3. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. College baseball regionals today. Duke beat Virginia 5-4. TCU over Indiana State 4-1. There's a foul tip. Meanwhile, out in Oregon, Oral Roberts jumped out to an 8-0 lead in that one. But Oregon has answered with 5, and they're just in the bottom of the 4th. 0-2, that bounces in. And South Carolina 3-2 lead at Florida. So the 2 visitors have already won, and the visitors are leading in the 2 other games going on right now. Best of 3 series. Ball 2 strikes. Perry delivers and a swing and a miss. Joy chased one up and out of the zone. 2 gone. Now it's Hunter Smith. He's got a 3 for 4 night.
Now batting number 8, Hunter Smith.
Waving at a breaking ball, 0-1. Going on in the Valley tonight. Bottom 9 in Strasburg, the Express Trail Culpeper 5-2. In Newmarket, the Rebels are ahead of Winchester 5-3. That one goes to the backstop. 1-1. That's bottom of the 6 at Rebel Park. In Waynesboro, the Generals lead the Cardinals of Front Royal 7-2. They're in the 9th. Bottom 6 in Harrisonburg, Charlottesville on top of the Turks 7-4. And bottom of the 6 in Percival, Stanton 1-0 over the Cannons. 1-1 pitch. That's high. Two one. That's upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Three-one offering. In the air. Back of first. The second baseman, Quevedo, calling for it out on the grass. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Bandits in the 8th. Go to the 9th. Woodstock trails at 9-6. To the ninth inning we go now. Bandits trailing at 9-6. And Covington sends up the top of the order. Mike Pavlicek, Luke Smith, Kendry Noriega. And they'll face a new pitcher. Josh Nielsen takes the mound for the Bandits, the 6'4 righty out of Messiah. And he misses down and in for ball one. Messiah for Josh Nielsen. He's out of Wilmersdorf, Pennsylvania. Ball's behind 2-0. Nielsen's fifth appearance, 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 earned runs. He struck out 3 and walked 3. There's a strike on the outside corner to Pavlicek. 4 for 5. 4 singles, 2 RBIs. That's low, 3-1. Nielsen is the 6th pitcher of the night. There was no scoring for the first 2 innings, and scoring in every frame since. Top of the zone for a strike, 3-2. Covington has scored in every inning. Woodstock runs in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th. Trail by 3. Here's we play the 9th. 3-2 pitch, fouled off to the left side. Three-two coming, and that's fouled at the plate. Still full count. Pavlicek fouls it off, and the at-bat continues. We'll get ready for 3-2 again. And the payoff, and that misses ball 4. Another walk. So Covington has 11 hits.
Now batting number 7, Luke Smith.
And that is now 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 walks and 3 hit batters. Quite a population on the base paths tonight. Here's Luke Smith. Runner goes, bouncing ball to... Oh, it hit the runner. It is a carom right to the second baseman, Jakonski, who throws on to first.
Now batting number
And that's a
11,
double play.
Kendry Noriega.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Pavlicek was going. Smith hit the bouncing ball towards the second baseman, Jakonski. It hit Pavlicek, then went right to Jakonski, and he threw one to first for a double play. So 2 down, just like that. 1 strike now to Kendry Noriega. He shoots one into right field. Tomas Sanchez has it measured, and that's the inning. All right, last chance for the Bandits. Need 3 to tie and 4 to win. All right, here we go. Bottom of the ninth inning. Last chance for Woodstock. They're trailing 9-6 to Covington, and they'll face a new pitcher. Austin Newton takes the hill, 6'6" righty out of South Florida. He's from Newport Richey, Florida. Austin Newton deals to 2, 3, and 4. Ryan Story, Joe Jakonski, and Tomas Sanchez. There's the foul ball back. Newton making his third appearance, already has one save, trying to save this one, and a strike is called. Well, pitch was called a strike. Story checked his swing, but a high strike is called, and he's down 0-2. Breaking ball downstairs. Newton's gone 2 innings, allowed just a hit, struck out 4, has not walked anybody. And 1-2 on Ryan Story. Big man deals and throws a fastball by him. One gone. Story strikes out for the third time. Also singled tonight. Here's second baseman Joe Jakonski, 0 for 4. Did have an RBI ground out in the 7th inning. Holds off on a breaking ball. Major League Finals tonight. Red Sox beat the Yankees 3-2. Pirates doubled up the Mets 14-7. Orioles beat KC 3-2. Outside, 2-0. Rays over the Rangers 8-3. 47th win for Tampa. Only 19 defeats. Outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Diamondbacks, they win again, top Detroit 11-6. Two one. That's in there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Down goes Jakonski. And 2 gone here in the 9th inning. That'll bring up Tomas Sanchez.
Tomas Sanchez.
2 for 3. A double and a 2-run homer. Bandits down to the last out. There's the ball in the dirt. One ball to Sanchez. A slider outside, 2-0. Dodgers, Phillies. Phillies have won that 5-4. They walk it off. Bottom 10, Blue Jays 3-2 over Toronto. That's on the outside corner, 2-1. Also in the 10th in Cleveland. They're tied with the Astros at 6. Braves lead the Nationals 3-2, bottom 8. Outside corner, 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Tomas Sanchez. Oh, he chased one up around his shoulders. That was ball 4. Now it's a full count. Bandits' next home game Tuesday, by the way. They're at Stanton tomorrow, Sunday at Winchester. Comes a 3-2 from Newton. That is shot into center field. That'll be down for a base hit. That's Tomas Sanchez with a single, double, and a homer tonight.
Now batting number 15, Max Galvin.
A laser into center field keeps it going for Max Galvin. 1 for 3 tonight. Galvin looks at a heater in there, 0-1. Galvin takes up and tight. Ball and a strike. And a strike called. Ball and 2 strikes. Max Galvin. Newton deals. Bouncing ball to third. Scooped up there. Looked to second. Throw to second. Did he get there in time? I don't know if he got on the bag. Yes, he did. But Turner had to wait for Quevedo to get over there, but he did just in time to get Sanchez to end the game. As the Bandits fall to Covington tonight by count of 9-6.
So your final score tonight, Covington.
As they've dropped 2 in a row now, they're 4-3, and Covington improves to 3-4. We'll recap in just a minute. Well, the Bandits fall to Covington tonight. They've now dropped back-to-back games. They're now 4-3 on the year. And the pitching just didn't come through tonight. And really, the offense made some mistakes as well at critical times. But Woodstock pitching gave up 11 hits. They walked 8 batters and hit 3 more. So they gave Covington lots of opportunities, and they cashed in enough to get the win. Woodstock would fall behind, they'd come back, fall behind, come back, never got even. And ultimately couldn't come through late. And they fall tonight 9-6. No score after the first 2 innings, but then Covington took the lead with 2 in the third. Woodstock answered. Lumberjacks 2 in the fourth. Woodstock got 1. 1 in the fifth. Made it 5-2. Then 5-4. That was after a Sanchez home run in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 in the 6th for Covington. Made it 6-4. 1 more in the 7th, 7-4. 2 more for Woodstock in the bottom of the 6th inning, or bottom of the 7th inning. So that cut it to 1 again, but then the last 2 by the Lumberjacks in the top of the 8th finished them off. Rhett James took the loss, and looks like the win should go to Kyle Pilisic, who worked 2 innings. And if he indeed is credited with the win, he'll be 1-0, while Rhett James falls to 0-1. At the plate for Woodstock tonight, Tomas Sanchez, 3 hits, single, double, 2-run homer, 3 hits for Hunter Smith as well. 2 for Brody Boyce. Leading Covington was Mike Pavlicek. He went 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs. He also stole 4 bases. 2-hit night for Matt Martinelich. Double and a single, drove in a run. And a 2-run double for Roylan Quevedo. Covington 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They stranded 13. Woodstock had 6 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 men on base. Game took 3 hours and 4 minutes to play, and Covington prevails 9-6. Bandits go on the road the next couple of nights. Tomorrow at Stanton, Sunday at Winchester, back home Tuesday for the new franchise, the Culpeper Cavaliers. So join us at 7 o'clock for that one on Tuesday. Once again, the final score, Covington 9 and Woodstock 6. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Tuesday. I'm Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits.